XRP is on a rising trip, maybe reaching heights of $1,650 to $2,900 before the end of 24. So get ready for a financial revolution. This goes beyond spectacular speech. It is based on a major turning point, the upcoming introduction of an XRP ETF. Just picture this. BlackRock, the same financial titan that launched a successful Bitcoin ETF, is using its knowledge to XRP with an amazing track record whereby almost every ETF proposal they have presented has been approved. BlackRock's entry into XRP changes the game. But wait, there is even more. Not only BlackRock is causing ripples. Another taking front stage is Grayscale. Besides suggesting an XRP ETF, they have included XRP into their portfolio of cryptocurrencies. This underlines the rising impact of XRP and Ripple Labs in the field of worldwide transactions. Hello, family from Money Side. Welcome back to your All Things XRP Go-To Hub. Let's quickly review before diving right into the material of today. From you, I need a little favor. To join our incredible community, press that like button, hit subscribe, and ring that notification bell right now. Also, here is a small heads up. Approaching the 60,000 subscriber level, we are getting ready for an amazing XRP giveaway. Participating in the giveaway comes easily. Just apply 3 basic steps. Thus, ensure your readiness and tuning in is strong. To guarantee your place in the giveaway, remember also to leave a hashtag MoneySide in the comments. Let us now enter the fascinating universe of XRP and discover what is fresh today. Deeper data analysis reveals that BlackRock has almost perfect reputation in ETF approvals. BlackRock, leading worldwide in asset management, entered cryptocurrencies, and Web 3.0 marks a significant change in the perspective of digital currencies in the conventional finance industry. Their almost flawless ETF approval record is evidence of their unequaled financial market navigating ability. BlackRock is an irresistible force in the ETF scene since their ETF approval rate is an amazing 99.8. Here, one must grasp the whole picture. Not just have major financial firms like BlackRock and JP Morgan been staring at XRP, they have been amassing it actively. According to reports involving a leaked document, these behemoths have committed more than 7.5% of their whole riches into XRP. A recently extensively checked story even suggested BlackRock changing its investment strategy by focusing exclusively on XRP instead of Bitcoin, therefore indicating a major change in both. This action shows a growing demand in XRP, which makes BlackRock-supported XRP ETF more likely than ever. However, this is where it becomes even more fascinating since a fresh XRP ETF development has surfaced in the XRP narrative. Though its existence is a necessary step toward an ETF, the author of this ETP is yet unknown. According to reports, the XRP ETP is still in the pre-release phase and valued at 0, but ready to be revealed any day right now. Plus, there is more. There are whispers of an XRP ETF launching concurrently, coordinating the introduction of the ETP and ETF. This parallel release not only makes sense, but also emphasizes quick advancement toward the ETF, possibly based on just few weeks after the opening of a Bitcoin ETF. When we see this from a different angle, especially given Bitcoin's explosive climb to $43,000 even prior to its ETF introduction, XRP has enormous potential. Once XRP's ETF enters the market, we are discussing a potential boom in value that might reach $1,650 or even $2,500. Correct. Hear me out, as this is not as far-fetched as it seems. Already launched, the XRP ETF will open straightforwardly in only a few weeks. Unknown to many, Fidelity, a behemoth in the financial industry, formally unveiled the XRP exchange-traded good. This translates into a quick shift toward the expected permission from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission launch of an XRP ETF. Actually, we talked about a newly released paper just yesterday. Based on a leaked research from none other than BlackRock, it exposed that an XRP ETF might be right around the horizon. This leak revealed an upcoming XRP ETF application. To add to this buzz, a top BlackRock analyst made public remarks verifying the introduction of a BlackRock ETF, especially for XRP. They even made reference to the iShares XRP Trust in connection to an ETF submission. Originally dubious, I checked this personally, and lo and behold, it's posted right there on the Delaware list of companies' website. This development marks a paradigm change and reveals just how near we are to witnessing a seismic change in XRP's market presence, maybe reflecting or even exceeding the movements we have witnessed with the ETF for Bitcoin. Recent studies have clarified a noteworthy change occurring in the crypto sphere. BlackRock and J.P. Morgan both clearly show institutional involvement in cryptocurrencies, having acquired over 7,500,000 XRP. Not only by hoarding XRP, but also by using the XRP ledger in their activities, BlackRock is leading the charge most famously by continuing forward with the public release of an XRP ETF. BlackRock's almost perfect record with ETF approvals makes the XRP ETF rather likely to get approved. One cannot overstate how an XRP ETF affects its value. This is why, despite seeming ambition, a target price of $9,831 for XRP starts to make sense when you take all the significant events scheduled under account. Consider this. Given the astounding numbers, XRP is likely to become a major participant in managing world debt exchanges. Driven mostly by the ISDA, we are discussing $1.8 to $1.3 quadrillion possibly moving through the XRP ledger. Add to this the Republic of Palau creating its central bank digital currency on the XRP ledger and the BRICS countries, including Saudi Arabia, all of which are including the XRP ledger into their systems. This situation naturally points to a skyrocketing value per XRP currency, since it offers a classic case of high volume, high demand, and limited availability. Hence, this is a topic that has been humming around recently. Some people believe my XRP optimism is only fantasy. Maybe they do have a point. Still, here is what I say. I really advocate embracing this hopium. I'm breathing deeply, rolling it up into a massive one, lighting it, and then that is some quite strong material. I really think in hope, particularly in hard circumstances, and when you're hanging on, it's a lifeline. It's quite okay if you find hope to be merely wishful thinking and are not on board. That isn't a drawback, though, in my view. Let's raise one another. That is my motto. Less is simply like throwing tokens into a void. We are not about that. We are here to remain hopeful. Regarding optimism, I find great value in your interesting discussions and challenging opinions from every one of you. It truly starts the brain to turn. One fascinating issue